we're just going to want that very basic waltz link exercise. But in this class, I want you to focus on the 3 P's. Do you remember what they were? Pelvis, posture, and poise. Right? We need those 3 to create alignment, all right, in the body. So when you move forward, everyone stick their butt out, right? Like this. Okay, that's bad alignment, right? That means your pelvis is the wrong direction, okay? It's not that sort of dance class. We don't want to be under here either, right? It's not that sort of party. So, we want to make sure we hold our body in a good alignment when we're moving. Now in waltz, should our feet come off the floor?
No.
Hell no, right? We've got to keep your feet on the floor. So for us to move better, the way we do that is take your left leg off the floor. All right, so the leg that all your weight is on at the moment is called the standing leg. So can you just bend that up and down for me? This is how much it works when you're moving forward or backward. Bend it as much as your leg will allow without your ass or butt going up. Get it? So we don't want to be doing this action and going down like that. We need to make sure we keep alignment through our pelvis, our posture, and our poise as we use the standing leg. Now swap feet. Okay, swap feet. Bend down. Now notice that your butt or your pelvis is going to want to tilt the further you go down. And that's for some of you who are trying to keep balance, right? But try to feel, put your hands like this on your pelvis in front and behind. Now notice as you bend, if your pelvis tilts or backward or forward. And if it does, that's what you don't want to happen. Can anyone feel the shift? Or are they maintaining it? You feel like you're maintaining? Good. So when we move forward in ballroom, we need to maintain that as we bend. So close the feet now. Close the feet. Put your hands on the pelvis in the front and behind. And then just soften the knees and feel that your pelvis stays in its position. So it's not tilting, is it? All right? Because often when you go to sit down, you do this. Right? So we soften the knees. No, so you're bouncing?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, you're mimicking?
Yeah.
Okay, good, excellent. We won't do that one. That's a good one to practice, though. Okay, so we go like this. Okay, now that's coming under, you see? So you want to keep straight. Yep, bend down. That's better, like that. And so now as you go forward, we're going to go forward on the right foot and do a change step. The right knee is going to flex forward. That's the standing leg. As we do that, the body is moving forward. So we're not ever bending and stepping. Okay, so we never just compress and then step in waltz. What we do is the body falls. What does it do? It falls, right? So you can never just lean forward a little bit. Whoa, that's falling. Now we use our knee to balance that. So as I go falling forward, my right knee is going to flex. Okay? Now I have more energy to move. I can now gracefully drive forward. Do you get the idea? This is how we create that gliding action in waltz. Are you following me?
Yes.
Does it make sense? So this is how we counterbalance. So put your arms up. Remember the tulips? Ladies doing tulips on today? Those who weren't here last week, tulips will be like, what is this guy talking about? What was the tulip? Do you remember?
The torso.
Yes.
This one comes forward to the that way.
So the rib cage, for you ladies, turns to your right. And that creates, not your hips well, I see what you're thinking, right? We want the rib cage to turn to the right, that creates our left poise. So that's how you want to hold yourself. Now as you do that, then soften the knees, and you're ready to go forward. Gentlemen, your poise is not that, okay? You've got a nice braced waist, and your arms are out, you're basically like a giant T. So you're here. Okay, so from this position, hold the body, your waist in this position as you move forward on 1. So we lower and go 1, to the side on 2, and up on 3, and lower at the end of 3. Forward on 1 with the right foot, but the left knee, feel it really working. Go forward. 1, to the side on 2, up on 3, lower at the end of 3. Now do it again. 1, 2, 3, and the last one. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Hold the control. Go, Caitlin, keep your arms up, darling. Okay, now go back with your left foot, everyone. Hold the pelvis in position. Keep your body braced at the waist. Keep your poise. Off we go with the left foot going backward, feet closed. We go 1, side 2, 3, then back, softening the knee. 1, 2, 3, and again. 1, 2, 3, and again. 4, 5, 6. Hold it there. Hold it. Keep your arms up. See, that's the training you want to do, particularly when the video camera's on. What? that? That's right, this is on YouTube right now, just in case they want to know. You all agree to it when you walk through the door. Love you. Okay, so now arms up, body brace at the waist. Okay, so did anyone feel anything moving? Keep your arms up, keep them up, keep them up. You'll need to train this. Did anyone feel this moving around like a crazy sailor? Okay, so that's a later dance. So hold your body up nice and tall. Ready everyone? And big smiles, go! 1. That was nice. Go again. 1. And again. 1. And again. And 1. And now backwards. 1. That's it. And again. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1. Hold there. So we're doing 4 forward and back. You feeling the difference? Maggie? Yeah. All right, so music everyone. So this should train your body now. We'll use looking there. Now back, 1, slow, 1, 1, now forward, 1, use your standing leg, 1, 1, now back, 1, 1, keep the posture, 1, So last week we actually accomplished something really massive, especially because it's the beginning of the year. What was it? Do you remember? The waltz, that's right. It's got whole waltz. We've got actually the whole way around the room. So we're going to recap that tonight. And so if this is your first class or you haven't been here before, then you're going to want to focus on getting these steps. Awesome. Okay, so can I have the ladies over on this side, please? The whole three. Right. She's the honourable Julia. That's right. That's it.
And Caitlin.
And Caitlin, of course. And Caitlin is a great gentleman. Okay, so ladies, just come away. That's it. For a few years you have been, right? Okay, so ready? Come forward, just so you're not hitting the stairs. Because when you move like that, you need more space, right? So you may not be used to this, but did it feel nicer? Right? It should feel the movement in waltz. Obviously, it's dancing. You want the dancing to feel nice, right? So as you're moving, it's got a softness to it. But that means you might get a bit of a burn. It's also good for the butt. So arms out, posture up and ready. That's it. You got the rib going. That's it. You've been doing this work. You can tell us. Okay. So holding the body up. Now we start off with our very basic waltz. Change step. Ready? And so 1, 2, 3, and turn. 2, 3, and turn. 2, 3, and link. Now keep the change going. Side. Now whisk, whisk. 2, 3, and chasse. 2 and 3, and forward, side, here. Okay, is everyone cool up to there? All right, so this corner now, we're doing a hesitation, right? So it's a hesitation change. So we're now ladies are facing that way, so I'm being the man today. So definitely don't copy on this side. So, gentlemen, back for our hesitation with the left foot. 1, ladies come forward. 2 to the side on 3. Great. Now, gentlemen, when you're doing a heel pull, it's really important. Keep your knees soft. This is one of the few steps in ballroom dancing where you don't rise. Okay, so you're staying down through the knees. Okay, so stay one level, so no up. Okay, we want to stay down. Then we continue to lower for the 1. Make sense? So ladies, you're coming forward with your right foot, facing your line of dance. Right foot forward for the heel pull. So you're stepping forward with the right foot, round the mound with the left foot, pull the inside edge of the toe of the right foot. That's it. And now hold it there, and we're going to now step back for the chasse to the right. So ladies, with your feet, just very low. All right, so you see we're all facing, right? We actually have to turn way less. So turn this way. So we're backing that line. This is diagonal descent. One of the first things we did this year was the dance compass. Do you remember the dance compass? Like the little map. Yeah, so diagonal center is this alone. So whatever the man does, don't compromise. Make Mark do it. So we want to be this alone. So keep the knees relaxed and inward. That's it. A little bit more. Go crazy there. That's the idea, right? It was pretty nuts, right? A little bit more. A little bit more. It's a little too much, right? So that's probably your minimum movement. There needs to be more movement. Okay, so here we go. Let's go back to the chasse. Back for one, side, close, side, and then forward. Okay, good. Let's come from that. Come away from that, please. I'll show you Siobhan. You went here for the chasse, to right where the lock. Okay, so come back. Let's do it again, because this has to work better. So this alignment, diagonal to the center. Step straight back, toe heel, to the side on 2, close, and lower 3. Beautiful. Now, what alignment do we come out at, ladies? Yeah, diagonal wall. Now step forward with the right foot. Heel, toe. Now come straight forward, toe, cross behind, toe, and then lock and finish. That's it. Let's do that again. So one of the most common problems for both men and ladies is when you're locking, right? So when you do a lock, if you're on your toes, what part of the foot comes out first? The toe or the heel? Toe. Okay, so but some of you are coming out on the heel, like that. So it's really tricky. You've got to train that in. So let's do it one more time. Gentlemen, just keep practicing. So we go back on the right foot. Here we go. Arms up. 1, toe, 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 heel. Now step forward on the heel. Ready to take the lock. Lock in behind. Lower toe, heel again. And then step forward for the back whisk. Cross behind. There we go. And hit the fan. Different type of fan. All right, try it again. Right from the corner. Gentlemen, do you have any questions on your steps? Yep. That's not a question. That's a statement again. Happy to do it again, but I'm asking if you have any questions. No questions? Okay, so now come over this side, Mark. And Jishan and Julian. Almost forgot your name, eh? Get behind the ladies. That's it. I should say the front of them, actually. There you go. Eileen, yeah, that's it?
Yes.
All right, that's it. That saves a lot of feet. Wonderful. Okay, so knees nice and soft. Here we go. Arms are looking tulips on. Okay, good. Aha! There it is. There's the field. The field of fortune. Now we go. 1, side, close, side. 1, side, close, back, and then step again. Let's go. Come forward. Okay, come forward, everyone. Okay, so this is a no-go area. Come forward. Ready? So like last week, people whacked with white balls, hit the fans. Come forward. There you go. Okay, wonderful. Jishan, go on, buddy. There you go. Good man. Now, Mark, your feet. Let's go from here. So, ladies, ready? Okay. So left foot forward on the heel, Mark. We go 1 on the toes. Toe, 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 heel. Now it's important you finish. The other ladies, look at their tulip alignment, if you will. They're diagonal to wall. So that right foot must finish the alignment we need to go back on. If it turns in, that's where the problems kick in. Does that make sense? So now we can step under the body with the left foot, toe, heel. Great. Now, straight away on the tip of the toe. Cross in front. Good. All right, now stay on the toes for me, Mark. There you go. Now come out with the right foot. Toe, heel. Beautiful. That way you'll survive the step. Okay, can we do that one more time? So that's the mistake. If anyone's doing a lock, remember we keep drilling all the basics in because basics are a little difficult to master. If you go backwards and the heel goes down, what happens?
Lose balance.
Yeah, fall over, we trip. So anytime the principle is in ballroom, we're going back on the toe and we're crossing, you've got to come out with a toe, right? Easier said than done sometimes, right? Here we go. Arms up. And ladies and gentlemen, we go. 1, 2, and 3, 1. Lock, 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 and step. Now ready for the back whisk. Around and cross. Wonderful, wonderful. Hold on, Arlene. Listen, Arena.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Pretty good. Pretty good. Did some of you practice during the week? It's just like fluke lesson. It was practice, good. All right, so ladies, can you turn around and just face me? Let's do the back whisk so we can finish this off. So face me here, and gentlemen behind me, the back whisk. We spent a little bit of time last week on this with Grace demonstrating. So when you go back with the left foot, gentlemen, remember your body's going to turn to allow the lady to turn into promenade and also hold her position. Okay, so if I dance it with you, Marie. So you come forward outside me, CVMP, 1, 2, cross 3. Now, what was the rule about promenade? Do you remember, ladies? It's a V, but where should she be?
In your pocket.
In your pocket, right? I've got Marie in my pocket. That's the idea, right? Not like, hello. You've got to be a little bit on my right pocket. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is important for you gentlemen. So you've got to put the lady in position. Now, a test of that is if we just close our feet and we turn, we should be in closed position as well. So there's no like, whoops, too much, or hello, right? It's a bit too close for comfort. All right, so here we go. We're already close enough in forward alignment. So everyone stand up nice and tall, and back whisk. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold there. Okay, now lower, and then step forward. 1, chasse, 2, and 3. Now where we just finished, the only step we take off is the change step at the beginning. So we start from the routine again, but the natural turn is taken outside the lady. Okay, does that make sense? So if you go back with your left foot, we go 1, 2, 3, there's your natural turn. All right, and then we continue the routine. 4, 5, 6, and this is now diagonal second. Does that make sense? So we just negate that very first step at the beginning. Yeah, change step, reverse turn. So let's go from the top here. You're doing very well. There's a lot of technique. We have the whole year for that. This is the good news. It's going to be super awesome. Super awesome. Not just awesome. Super awesome. Gentlemen, can you take the lady, please? And leaders, can you take the lady? Did that help a little bit? Yes. Let me know. Yeah. This way.
All right.
Space.
That's familiar.
Space,
If
okay.
you want to go walking on.
All right. Okay, let's see. So, ready? Okay, now feet closed from here. Go. And 1, 2, 3, and turn. And turn. 2, 3, and change. There we go. Now, turn. 2, 3, and turn. Very good. Now the whisk. Ready? So whisk, promenade. Forward, side, close, side, and 1, 2, here. Okay. Now for the hesitation. Ready? Go. Hesitation and hold. Remember to underturn, gentlemen. Now for the chasse. Everyone good? 1, 2, and 3, and 1, lock, 2, and 3, and back, whisk, 2, cross, 3. That's it. That's it. That's good. That's good. This is dangerous, right? This is the fun territory. Okay, now forward for the chasse. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Natural turn outside and hold there for a moment. Okay. Very good. Good job. High five your partner. Yay! That's very good. Okay. Again and again and again. Please try again from the top. Then we'll practice it. Okay. Again. Yes. I like my turns. Okay. How are you today? Okay. Here we go. From the top. So. And it's good to remind sometimes. So ready everyone, arms up and go. 1, 2, 3 and turn. 2, 3 and turn. 2, 3 and link. 2. Now left turn. And now finish the left turn. Now whisk. And chasse. Very good. And natural turn. Now your hesitation change. And now chasse to the right. 1. Chasse to the right and step. Lock, lock, lock. And back. Whisk. Now step. Chasse. Natural turn. And hold it there for a second. Okay, that's all right. Keep your partner on. That was close. You just came out of the back. It's a bit early. That's all. 1 step. All right, everyone. To the music.
Yes, that's it. And then
cha-cha. You're going to do great. We've got this for the whole year. All right. So now, quick shoe change. We're going to get our Latino. Take ourselves to another country. Ready? Get those hips ready for it. Okay. Let's do something. Not yet. That was more of a fun cheat because we're not doing Where was this from? You know what? I love it. It's so good. All right. 2 minutes and we'll get going. I'm going to change my shoes. All right, we're getting some cha-cha ready. Cha-cha. You like cha-cha? Okay. So, everybody, let's get in our lines. All right, so, come on, everybody. Okay, so can I get everybody to line up here, please? Just like we're going on. So, men here, ladies there. Okay. So, kicking a bit more forward, so remember to come forward a bit. Okay, so, we're going to just go over a step called the 3 cha-chas. So the 3 cha-chas. Is this someone's phone?
It's probably yours.
No, we're good there. Yeah. I'll pull one of those. Yeah. Oh God.
Oh God. Yes.
Is she? Oh.
Oh. Deep breathing.
Deep breathing. Yeah, I need the breathing course.
Yes.
Right? That's me. It's for the husband.
I'm going to tell you that when my husband had to let me talk, he was like, ah!
That would be me. So, we're going to do a set called the 3 cha-chas, just to begin our cha-cha lesson today. So, we start with our feet closed. The 3 cha-chas are 3 continuous locks forward and backward. So, we're going to take a side step to the left on 1, and we're going to do a backward rock with the right foot for 2, rock forward for 3, and then we commence our locking actions. We bring the right foot across for 4 and 1, the next one for 2 and 3, and then the last one for 4 and 1. That's the 3 cha-chas forward. Now staying in that position, we have to do the backward as well. So we now use the left foot to check forward. We check forward for 2, we rock back on 3. Now the 3 cha-chas backwards. So we lock under the body for 4 and 1, then the next lock for 2 and 3, and the last lock for 4 and 1. And we repeat that combination, and then we'll go through some techniques. So do it one more time to get the pattern first. So we rock back for 2, rock forward for 3. Count it with me. 4 and 1. 2 and 3. 4 and 1. Now check forward. 2, 3, 4 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and hold on the 1. Now, straight away, we did a lesson last week, if you remember, in the bronze class that we'll bring into this one. Where is our body weight when we're doing Latin? Forward, where? The balls of the feet, right? So, somebody got that confused last week. Won't go into detail, but it's the balls of the feet. So, feet closed, weight forward. Yeah, that's where you need to be, right? So more Marie. So lift your body up and lean forward. You want to feel right into the balls of your feet, almost like you're about to fall. So when you're going backwards for your locks, where's your weight? Still forward. It's still going to be towards the balls of the feet. We're not going to lean back. This is again where we'll fall over. So this time, with one simple adjustment to our posture, we're going to step to the side on 1, rock back for 2, rock forward on 3. Now keep your body weight over the supporting foot. Now lock. Cha, cha, 1. Keep your weight forward. And again, cha, cha, 2. And the last one, cha, cha, 3. Now we do our check forward. 2, keep the weight forward. 3. Now here's the challenge. As you lock backwards, keep your sternum or your upper body over the ball of the supporting foot. Now, cha, cha, 1. The weight should be over the ball of the left foot. Next one, cha, cha, 2. And the last one, cha, cha, 3. Hold it there. The balance should be a little better. Is it hard or easier to maintain? A little tricky, right? But some of you are leaning back. Very dangerous. So try it one more time, and we'll go through the technique of the feet. Everyone ready? Arms loose. So we're not juleps here. Okay? In Latin, your arms should never be like this when you dance. Okay? Where should they be? You think? Like YMCA?
No.
Oh.
Just
No.
around.
They should be dynamic. What's the word? Dynamic, right? Not dynamic fairies, right? Dynamic, it means this. It's like you're stirring pots. So the feeling is, we will do arms at a later date, but just put it this way. Straighten them for me. Okay, they'll never be static. This is static, right? So we don't want them like this, and you don't want them here. So soften your elbows. At minimum, they should just have a little bit of movement, but we're not trying to move them. There's no stylized choreography at the moment. We just want to have them loose. So if you step to the side, they're going to move with the locking actions. Now at the moment, because we're focusing on feet, just let the arms sort of hang out in front of your body for balance, okay? Just be aware that you never want them stiff. But you definitely can't have them down, okay? Otherwise you'll lose your balance. So ready? Have your elbows up. Ready? Ready? Having some reaction. Yes. Okay, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Rock, 3. Cha, cha, 1. Cha, cha, 2. Cha, cha, 3. Again, rock, rock, go. Cha, cha, 1. Cha, cha, 2. Cha, cha, 3. And 2, 3. Cha, cha, 1. Eyes up. Cha, cha, 2. Cha, cha, 3. And rock, rock. Cha, cha, 1. Cha, cha, 2. And cha, cha, 3. And rock, cha, cha, 1, cha, cha, 2, cha, cha, 3, and rock, rock, cha, cha, 1, cha, cha, 2, cha, cha, 3, and hold. Whoa, what's up? Good balance, nice, I love it. Because you're like, I got you, I know your tricks more. Good stuff. Okay, let's go back. That was excellent. Speeding it up. I saw some nice poppers moving faster. Cha-cha's not a slow rhythm. Okay, so when we're doing a lock, there's something that we have to be aware of. We also have to unlock our feet. This concept blew my mind. I always talk about it because I was like, if you lock your foot, you must also unlock. So what that means is with your feet closed, so come forward a little bit more. So when with our feet closed in parallel and together, toes and heels together, we're on 2 tracks or 2 train tracks. So what locking means is that the right foot, for example, is crossing the track of the left foot. So it's actually completely passing it. We're not in one track, which is CDMP. We're passing it, so the moving leg will literally be trapped underneath. That's what a lock is. Now, we don't stay on that track unless we're doing continuous locks. We come back onto our original track. So it basically goes 2, across, and then back to 2. Does that make sense? So 2 tracks, across the track, then back. So that's what the locking action is. It just traps the foot. So that way we're not going forward like this and getting a really tight feeling. It's very hard to balance when we do that. So we don't want to go in one line and try to lock. It's too tight. Okay? So let's try this from the beginning. We take our side step on 1. We rock back on 2. Rock forward on 3. Now take your right foot across the line of the left foot for cha, cross underneath for cha, and then come back onto that track for 1. Go again. With the left foot now across the line of the right foot. So cha, underneath, cha, and then back on the line again. Again. One more time across, lock, and unlock. Now, do you feel the difference? The legs should be moving. Like watch what I'm doing. I'm going across, then back. Across, then back. You see the difference? Not going like this, straight line. This is very hard to balance and the hips and body won't move. So do it again slowly. It's nice to work on this. Something we're always developing. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Are you ready? Okay. We go to the side. 1. 1. Strong. Go again. Ready? Go again. This is Latin, right?
To this side or that side? We mirroring you?
Yeah, you don't mirror me. Yeah, sorry, I like totally messed your brain up there. Okay. Ready to the side on 1. Go. 1. Now go back. 2, 3, and step across. Sharp, sharp, unlock. Sharp, sharp, unlock. Sharp, sharp, unlock. That's better. Now rock and stop. Okay, so there's a 3. Okay, now remember, keep the body weight forward. Right, so you're leaning backwards. So upward, forward. Ready? Okay. So, ready for the check. Now, when you go backwards, same principle, but it's a little trickier. So keep your weight forward. Cross underneath the line of the right foot. Cross in front, and then back on the track. Now take the right foot under your body. This is a little tricky, right? And the heel stays up because we don't lower that heel on a lock. Cross in front, then back on that track again. Do you feel it? Now go underneath again, underneath your body and cross in front. Then finish. Now what should happen when you're going backwards because of that technique, well it should be easy to control, right? So you're not tripping. But you get a bit more balance when you finish. So we're not just going in a straight line like this. This is where the tripping comes in. Let's try again. Okay, again from the beginning.
Going backwards, it feels like you're trying to walk backwards strong.
I wouldn't know what that feels like. Okay, so ready? We go to the side, feet closed on 1. Go. 1. Now rock back. 2, 3. Across, chop, chop. 1. Across, chop, chop. 2. And chop, chop. 3. Now check and rock. Underneath, chop, chop. 1. Chop, chop. 2. And chop, chop. 3. Repeat. 2, 3. Across the track. Chop, chop. 1. And again. That was the 2. Now rock, rock. Chop, chop. 1. Chop, chop. 2. And chop, chop. 3. Keep going. Rock, rock. 2 and 2 and 3. 4 and 1. Keep your feet on the floor. 2, 3, 4 and 1. 2 and 3, 4, and 1. Okay, take a little break, just on the spot while I get the music ready. 2, 3. Here we go. Good stretch, 12, 6. There's good stretches. Everyone ready? And a little faster, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, cha-cha 3, 2, 3, cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, cha-cha 3, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, cha-cha 3, go ahead, 3, cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, cha-cha 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, cha-cha 1. Oh, the music's fading, thank God. Hold your bodies up again. So I like that again, like, oh, thank Christ. Oh, that's finished. You are dancers. Finish.
So Vaughan, when we step forward, we've talked about the locking one and the long-way transition. Is that coming across or is it on the track?
Yeah, good question. So let's ladies come over this side, and the leaders and gentlemen here. Let's do our basic cha-cha. So, and that's where we'll come into that question. So, if we just bring this together now very quickly, we did a bit of basics at the beginning of the year. The pattern goes like this. We have our chasse inside for cha-cha 1. Now, the question was asked, like, does my foot cross that track again? It'll only do that if we're locking, right, or a step requires it. But when we do a basic movement, if I step forward for man or lady, it's still in 2 tracks. But because I turn my foot out, it looks like it's 1. Does that make sense? So I'm not going across that line in a checking action. So when you do your lock and you're doing the forward check, it's forward, but because of my turnout, it looks like 1 line. Does that make sense? Otherwise, you end up crossing over, and it becomes like a snaky thing to do. Okay? So, ready from the beginning. Cool loose arms, loose. Right, we're going cha-cha 1. Now we check forward, 2 ladies go back, rock. Now, side, close, side. Now, rock, rock. Cha-cha, hold. That's your first basic. Now repeat. 2, 3. Cha-cha 1. Now back, rock, and side together, hold. Now the next step was the New Yorker.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Let's New Yorker. So we go. Arms out. 2, 3. Cha-cha, hold. Nice and strong cores and butt-airs. Now open. 2, 3. Cha-cha 1. And the next one. 2, 3. Cha-cha, hold. Now the swap turn. 2, 3, 4, and 1. What was the next step? Does anyone recall? So not just yet. We do the shoulder to shoulder. So now, it's not quite an over, we're not stepping across our track, you're going to swivel. So ladies, you finished on your left foot, but turned out. You swivel on the left foot slightly to step under your body for an 1/8 of a turn. Okay? And that way, so you're not stepping there, you'll have a little swivel action. Make sense? That way it's still in those tracks again. So the shoulder to shoulder for you ladies, we're going back on 2, gentlemen come across, check, 3, and cha-cha 1, and we finish here. Now the swivel again, ladies. Go back, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and the last one, 2, 3, cha-cha, hold. Can you see why we finish always with the foot turned out? And that way we can do hand to hand, we can do New Yorkers or shoulder to shoulder. The step won't be affected, right? If we anticipate the step, that's where the problems come. So now, finishing this basic movement, we're doing another spot turn. So we're stepping 2, turn, 3, and cha-cha, cha. This is where we put in the 3 cha-chas. So now we rock back. Gentlemen, you're going to start on the forward half, so you come forward. So we go 2, 3, cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, cha-cha 3, and repeat, rock, rock, cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, and cha-cha, hold there for 3. We have the right foot free, we're ready for the next step. Woohoo! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you please grab somebody to dance? Okay. Ready, don't all rush. Here we are. All right, from the beginning, everyone, arms up. Okay, where's John today, though? Is he okay? Yep, he's good? He's done. Sorry? Okay, good. No, I was not fast. Okay, so we go to the side. 4 and 1. Strong basic. 2, 3. Cha-cha, side. And rock. Rock. Cha-cha-cha. That's okay. Now back. Rock. Side, close, side. And back. Rock. Prepare to open out. And New York. Back. Chasse to the side. And New York. Back. Chasse to the side. And New York. Back. Chasse to the side. And spot the turn. Chasse and stop. Double hold, remember? So gentlemen, that way you can lead the lady to swivel. Now step outside your partner, guys. Go. 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. Shoulder to shoulder. Cha, cha, cha. Shoulder to shoulder. Cha, cha, cha. And spot. Turn. Side close. Stop. Now one hand this time, gentlemen. In open position, we now do our 3 cha-chas. Here we go. 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1. Cha-cha, 2. And cha-cha, 3. Forward. 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1. Cha-cha, 2. And cha-cha, stop. Very good. All right, how about your partner? I'm going to put some music on. Do that up here. Yes. Like half of the set. So we're doing that again. That was really bad on my part. So here we go. Let's speed up a little bit.